Welcome back to Don's Life. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining today. Today's install is going to involve the 2023 Corvette C8 Stingray behind me. It is the winter beater. That's right. We're going to do some winter driving. And so far, it's been all about protection. We got the PPF done. We've got the vinyl done. But now we want to protect it even further with some extra large splash guards. Let's go. You might be looking at these and wondering why we would want to put larger mud flaps on the C8. Well, if you look at what's here, they have some in place already, but they only come out about 1/4 inch from the side of the fender. Same thing in the back. And I just feel they don't add enough protection, especially for the quality of the roads in the region that I live, especially up here in Canada. So we want this extra protection here. Now I've got a kit from Extreme Online Store. They were nice enough to send these over for this install demonstration today. Unfortunately though, this one got some scratches in shipping. Maybe they could have been wrapped a little better, but we're going to wrap them with vinyl anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. But these ones are finished in a carbon flash metallic to match some of the other carbon flash metallic accessories, elements that you often have on the Corvette C8s. But we're just gonna wrap them gloss black for now, and that should give them extra protection. Sometime down the road, we can sand this clear coat down, re-clear it, and then they should be fine. Now I've laid these out in the right configuration here for where they're gonna go. So these are the back wheels, these are the front wheels. I've went ahead and wrapped 3 of them. So this is unwrapped, you can see the scratches there faintly. This is wrapped gloss black. So I'm gonna wrap this one quick, and then I'm gonna show you just how easy these are to install. We don't even have to take off the wheels. All right, she's all wrapped up. Keep in mind, all that's gonna be exposed, so if you're criticizing my wrap techniques, this is all that's gonna be exposed right here. This is gonna be tucked in with the fender well, and this side is gonna be getting hit with stones. So we just have a little bit of a tuck with the vinyl in here. That should hold down fine. But you can see very little was used just to cover this section and protect it. So this install is super easy for tools. All you're gonna need is a 7mm socket. I'm gonna use the power ratchet right here, and then a pry tool. I've got a few selections here just as examples, but we need to pop out these clips on the original splash guards. They might be in there pretty tight. Don't be surprised if some of these clips stay inside the body of the car. We can use some needle nose pliers, so I guess that's another set of tools we may need, and we can pull them out, or we can use a pry tool like this and we can pull those clips out. It's pretty common for them to be left behind. Usually you're not gonna break anything, but let's get started. Let's do this side first. Look how dirty this is, and then look at the original mud flap right here, or splash guard. The wheel sticks out quite a bit. You can just imagine all of the rocks and debris that are gonna hit here. Well, that new splash guard should come up to about where the tire starts to poke out, and we should have protection in this area. So we're just gonna undo a 7mm screw or bolt underneath here, and then we just have to pry out the rest of the splash guard. That is one out already. Notice this has a singular tab, so we need to find the one that matches this that only has the one tab. Bingo. And just look at the difference. That's how much extra protection you get on the side there. significant. Now, one thing I'm noticing is the original one doesn't have this extra tab here. So I went and I checked the body of the car, and there is actually a provision for it underneath there. So this clip is designed to fit that extra clip. So we're good. Potentially it might be a little tough to get in because as you're pushing, sometimes this plastic flexes with it. So you might have to find a way to snap it in a little bit of force. I think we got it. There we go, it's on. Come back here and look at the extra protection we have. We shouldn't see any rocks hit from here down. So really this line down, we're protected. Now let's do the front one. Here you can even do it without tools. But see, we have a bunch of clips that stayed behind. So I'll show you how easy those are to get out. If you want to come over here, here are our clips. Sometimes you can use a tool like this and, you know, get on there, pry them out. That's what we'll do because it's working. Sometimes a screwdriver is fine. Sometimes needle nose pliers are fine. This one just keeps folding on me. There we go. Got it. But sometimes you gotta bend these teeth back inwards. So right now you see I can't get it on there. I'm gonna have to bend those little prongs back in. So this will slide on and then it'll have bite again. So project for later. So matching it up, we got this one here. All the tabs, just 4 of them this time, not an extra one. So let's install this. We gotta make sure both of these little slots go in the fender liner. There's one down there and there's one at the bottom. So do that first. Yep, they're in there. I just want to make sure all of these are lined up before I push it in. There, now we put the screw on. Okay, look at that. This one's even more aggressive. Because this wheel is a turning wheel, you actually want it to come out a little bit further. The stones are only going to pass this area here and get nowhere near the body or the mirrors. Okay, I'm gonna quickly do the other side, exact same process. Then I gotta go wash this beast and then we'll wrap this up. Well, there we go. Another successful DIY project on the Don's Life channel. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I want you to continue to follow the build for the C8 here. I promise it's going to continue to be unique. Again, big thanks to today's sponsor, Extreme Online Store, for sending over those splash cards. Definitely check out their website. I'll leave a link in the video description below. But if you like today's video, smash that like button. We'll talk to you next time.